So this is Struggle No More. So has your life ever been chaotic? Have you ever experienced chaos in your life? You're going to love this then. One of the three strategies to handling chaos in Buddhism is called no more struggle. There's the name. So it refers to the practice of perceiving all things that arise today just as they are, things, right? Free from the judgment that comes from your programmed analytical mind that cross-references these things with past experiences. So do you see why it's so important to bypass your analytical mind? Because your analytical mind is running on autopilot. And when you see things today, you automatically, it's out of your control, cross-reference it with past experiences, right? So if you're cross-referencing things with past experiences and those past experiences were negative, well, then you're not even going to have the opportunity to just observe something. You're going to observe something you think is negative, right? So free from the judgment today, this is the idea of creating no more struggle of that programmed analytical mind for things from the past. So you see, things for you. Here's the idea. You see things for what they are today without giving them grades or names, right? Think about that. When you see things today, that's the practice, is don't give them a grade or a name. Judgment free. Just letting some people into Instagram. So here's what's cool to learn. There's this inner place, right? There's this inner lost place in your mind that carries no bias. There's a place in your mind that actually carries no bias. You can access that place. That's where we want to go today. That little place in your mind is solely interested in one thing, and that is just observation. You can call it curious observation, but there's a place in your mind that does not have any interest in labeling or judging, just observing. So this is the place that you're going to go today. If you struggle to overcome the urge and you actually feel yourself wanting to label things today, just practice the art, and this is from my book, practice the art of the pause in that moment. So it's pretty tough to not want to label things, right? Because your brain kind of unconsciously is still practicing going back and referencing. So if you sense that happening, that's cool. Allow that, but just practice pausing and just say this, make this sound and just go, like that. And what that'll do is that's going to evoke a curious compassion. It's going to help you move into that space, right? It's going to evoke a curious compassion inside of you, allowing your mind to be undecided in its judgment. There's the trick, right? Take your mind when you feel this like urge to like label something or have a concept about something and just go, and that curious compassion will take you to that place where you're undecided. Say, I'm not sure yet. Interesting. And if you can be undecided, and when you look at something, it means that you're just in observation of it. You haven't decided yet. So that's how you get there. As if you were watching a movie that you weren't sure you liked yet. You don't have an opinion about the movie yet. You're just watching it. Somebody says, hey, what do you think of this movie? Say, I'm not sure yet. That's the place that you want to go. Remember that the goal is to refrain from the struggle that is born from an inefficient system of perception. Recognize that and embrace the fact that the inefficient version of your perception system is on autopilot, right? So that's what you're going to refrain from. So what's cool about that is you recognize that struggle is actually not an outside-in thing. Things are not happening to you. All things are actually happening for you. It's your perception of them where struggle is born. That's what you're going to refrain from. So you have to understand it, embrace it, and then move past that. So your goal is not to feel compelled to accomplish anything about the observation. Just observe it. That's the only thing you want to accomplish today when you're observing. Just observing it, right? Rather than figuring it out or anything like that. Give yourself a little bit of time. Unless a car is coming at you or something like that, jump out of the way. So make sense? So that's my rise up for today. Hope that you have a wonderful, great morning. I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Join us in the community, Rise Up with Dragon in the Facebook community. And then also go to riseupwithdragon.com and you can find everything there. Join our newsletter and get a lot of goodies that are coming your way. So have a wonderful day. I wish you nothing but greatness.